You look
She
gorgeous.
ready.
She ready. You look beautiful.
Thank
you. Thank you for
you.
coming back to the show, and thank you for a good thwomping out there for the lip sync
Yeah, I
battle.
whipped that ass, huh?
I mean, Afro
How
Puff.
does it feel?
Oh my God, Afro Puff.
Yeah.
That's a good call, man.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite songs from back in the day. And I
forgot
love the
about
Lady
that.
of Rage. And like, that was one of the first rap songs I learned, so.
I love. Is that rough and tough?
Yeah, I rock rough and stuff with my afro. Rough and stuff.
Rough and stuff with my
Yeah,
Afro
okay,
Puffs.
you know, everybody messes up lyrics sometimes in
Yeah.
songs that they really don't know.
Yeah. So that just happened?
Yep.
It did just happen just now?
That was a shade tree I had just put up.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. Actually, I saw, first of all, congrats on the Emmy.
Thank
you won
you.
the Emmy for Saturday Night Live. Yeah! You won the Emmy Award. You won that. You posted this photo right here. It said, me and my girlfriend.
Yes. We
And that's
sleep
you.
together.
You sleep together, yeah.
Yeah, this is the closest. This is the closest I'm gonna get to a lesbian relationship at this point.
It is. Yeah, that's. And you said. That's fantastic. You have that, and you're so good. There's many more trophies to come in your future. I know that.
Really?
Yeah, oh,
You
you're
think
good.
so?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's so nice of you. I would prefer more checks.
No, but you. Don't you want a boyfriend for this girlfriend?
You know, it would be nice to have a boy. Like an Oscar for my Emmy would be cute.
That's what I'm talking about. See?
It would be cute.
That would be cute,
Then I
right?
could have like a threesome.
Oh my! Talking. You put
That might be too much. It's late night, right?
No, yeah, you're allowed to do it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
You said that you just put it out there. You said that it described to me you want a dream date, and you said if I was your date, what would the dream date be?
Yeah, oh yeah, I had posted on Instagram that I'm tired of being single. I'm looking to start dating now, and I had some requirements that you got to be like 25 and over, not currently in jail, and
currently, yeah.
not currently in jail.
No, not currently.
Because I don't know how they get cell phones, but anyways. So I had got some really interesting responses. I asked them, put up your, the ideal date that you would take me on, and then it was a lot of really, really bad ones. A lot of, like, horrible.
Really?
Yeah. Marlon Wayans had, he had posted something. It was bad. He was I'll pick you up on my bike. It'll be a 10-speed. He was like, I'll take you to Burger King, get you whatever you want to eat. Then I'll take you to the movies to see your movie, and I'll bootleg it on my cell phone so you can watch it later. And then I'll take you back to my place, where really it's my mama place. I'll give you a bath in my rusty-ass tub with some all that stuff. And then he said he would make love to me on an air mattress, which I was like, okay, that's cute.
Oh my goodness,
because I've done that before. And then,
oh my goodness.
But really, that was bad. That was just a bad
Did
day.
anyone come close? Who was?
Oh, there was this one guy. He's a Marine and he's a doctor, and like he deals like in trauma and stuff. And I was like, oh, I suffer from some traumas. So. And he's like, he's very handsome. I looked at his Instagram page. I'm like, oh, he's fine, right? It's like super fine. And but he's like in the middle of like a war zone right now, so he can't really like travel to me. But love is a battlefield, so I'm thinking about it.
You said you commented on one thing. You said you want someone that's going to survive the apocalypse.
Oh yes, that's important. I forgot. That's one of the requirements. That like you need to know how to build a house out of rubble. Does he know?
Rubble.
I know a man know how to kill a cat, but do you know how to smoke that cat so it'll last during the? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you grow things? Do you know how to kill zombies? Like, do you know just things like that? Survival.
Yeah,
stuff,
survival stuff. Right? It's just a
do you
couple
know
little...
how to cure an infection with weeds? Like what?
Okay, it's just a couple little things like that.
Yeah, just
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.